Good afternoon, everyone. This is the sum we will be doing in our lecture now. From the following details, find out closing stock of Bharat Industrial Limited as per FIFO method. So we have to calculate the closing stock and we will have to follow the FIFO method. FIFO means first in, first out method. इसके हिसाब से whatever stock has been purchased first has to be sold out or issued first. So they have given us information on purchases, sales and price per unit. So सबसे पहले it is balance. Balance मतलब opening stock है. This balance refers to what? Opening stock, but purchases में इसको दिया है 40 units, 14 rupees. 1st November, 2nd November is a purchase. 4th November is a purchase. 5th November is a sale. Then 10th November is a sale. 17th November is a purchase. 20 November is a sale. 28th November is a purchase. And 30 November is a sale. On 29th 11/2013, that is 29th November 2013, 2 units were found damaged and had to be discarded. 2 units damaged condition में था तो उसको discard कर दिया, उसको throw कर दिया because it was damaged, it was cancelled, it was discarded. तो डिस्कार्ड मतलब डैमेज. डिस्कार्ड हम कहाँ दिखाएंगे, परचेस में या सेल्स में? देखो जब यूनिट डैमेज हुआ एंड उसे डिस्कार्ड किया गया, कैंसिल किया गया, फेंक दिया गया, तो वो कम हो गया 2 यूनिट. See, the 2 units became the 2 units reduced in the balance. Balance में 2 unit कम हो गया. Exactly, this will be shown in the sales. परचेस में दिखाते हैं तो it implies that the unit have increased. सेल्स में दिखाएंगे तो ये समझ ये हो जाएगा that वो यूनिट कम हो गया, बिकॉज सेल करते हैं तो यूनिट कम हो जाता है. हमारे पास का बैलेंस स्टॉक reduces when we sell and when we purchase our balance stock increases. So let us start this sum. We have to find out, we have to prepare the, we have to calculate the closing stock. So let us prepare the stock register or the stores register, stores ledger register account for the period November, for the period of November 2013. Under which method? Under FIFO method. That is given in the question that we will have to prepare this as per FIFO method. Let us prepare the insert the columns now. So now first one is for date. Then we want 3 columns for purchases, receipt. Then we want other 3 columns for sales, which is also called as issues. Then the other 3 we want for balance. So this also let us merge for the date. Purchases is also referred to as receipts. Then we have sales, which is also called as issues. Then we have balance. So now what we will call it, units, rate and amount. So let us copy and paste it. Here also it is the same, units, rate. So let us start now. So what is the first date given? 2013. This is the first date given. Where will the stock come? Tell me. Where will the stock come? The first one, the first date is given 1st November 2013. And where we will we write in the purchase, or will we write in the sales, or will we write in the balance? This 40 units, where will we write? Yes, correct. We will write it in the balance. So we will write 40 and rate is 14. Multiply both. How much you get the balance? How much you get the balance? 40 into 14. We get multiply. We get 560. Everyone getting this answer? 40 into 14, 560. So now we move to our next date, which is 2nd November 2013. What has happened on 2nd November? There is a purchase. We can see 30 units in purchase. Now what is the rate? 30 units का rate क्या है? It is 15. So 30 multiplied by 15, how much you get? 450. 450. So FIFO method, whenever we write, जो भी balance होता है वो हम पहले लिखते हैं. We write whatever is balance, we write first, and then we will write the purchase units. 450. So now next, what is the date? What is the date next? It is 4th November 2013. Again, what is it? Again, what is the transaction? On 4th also, it is a purchase. So we will write in the purchase column. Unit is same. Rate is same, 15. So 20 into 15, we get 300. So when we write in the FIFO column, balance column, under FIFO method, जो भी balance होगा वो पहले लिखते हैं. उसके बाद we will write the next recent purchase. This is also done. Now which is the next date given? The next date given is 5th November 2013. What has happened on 5th November? 5th November, there is a sale of 40 units. There is a sale of 40 units. Tell me, this rate 18.50 is given. But हम sales का rate तो लेते नहीं. हम क्या करते हैं? What do? We take the price, that is the rate, market value और cost value, whichever is less. Closing stock को कैसे value करते हैं? हम value करते हमेशा कम वाले amount में. तो हमेशा ज्यादातर selling price is always higher, is on the higher side, because selling price always include profit. आपने ऐसा कोई seller देखा है जो loss में sell करे? Normally, in a normal situation, what is the case? That sale होगा तो cost से higher price होगा, because selling price includes profit. So यहाँ पे हम 40 units sell करना. Tell me, एक ही बार में sell कर सकते हैं? Can we sell as per FIFO method? क्या एक ही बार में 40 units sell कर सकते हैं? Yes, because हमारे पास सबसे पहले 40 units ही है. 14 rupees के हिसाब से 560. So कितना units will left out with us? 30 into 15, 450. This we have not used. 20 into 15, that is 300. This we have not used. So ये आ जाएगा. Now tell me, after 5th, what is the next date? 5th के बाद what is the next date? 10th November 2013 is the next date. After 5th, the next date is 10th November. How many units? 10th November को how many units we have to sell? How many unit we sell? 10 unit. Tell me, 30 में से 10 unit sell कर सकते? Is it possible? 30 में से 10 unit देना? Yes, it is possible. 15 rupees के हिसाब से. Then tell me, 30 में से 10 sell कर दिया. So how much is left out? 30 में से 10 सेल कर दिया, तो हाउ मच इज लेफ्ट आउट? 20 is left out for 15 rupees. So this will become 150 and this will become 300. And यहाँ पे भी सेम यूनिट लेफ्ट आउट हो जाएगा 15 के हिसाब से 300 which we have not used. ये 30 में से 10 सेल कर दिया, 30 में से 10 सेल कर दिया तो 20 बचा। ये जो दूसरा 20 यूनिट है इसको तो हमने यूज ही नहीं किया, तो as it is पूरा 20 लिख दिया। Now which is the next date after 10th November? After 10th November, the next date is 17th November. 17th November, it is a purchase 30 units for how much rupees? 30 units for 16 rupees. Multiply karo 30 into 16. How much you get? You get 480. 30 into 16, 480. Now as it is, जो हमारे पास बैलेंस में स्टॉक है वो as it is हमने लिख दिया, एंड जो आज परचेज किया 30 units, that we will write as per 16 rupees, it is 480. Now look into the date again, which is the next date after 17th, which is the next date after 17th. It is 20 November 2013, which is the transaction. It is, the transaction is sales. 20 November, it is sales of 25 unit. 25 unit का sale है. So what we will do? 25 सेल करना है. So क्या पूरा 25 एक ही बार में दे सकते हैं? Can we sell all the 25 units at once? No. First we will sell 20, which is available. 15 के हिसाब से 300. और कितना कम पड़ रहा है 25 देने के लिए? 25 में 20 दे दिया. So remaining is 5. So कितना बचेगा? How much will left out? ये 20 में से हमने 5 दे दिया तो 15 will left out. So 15 के हिसाब से how much it will come? 5 into 15. 5 into 15 how much? 5 into 15 नहीं. How much is 5 into 15? 5 into 15 is 75, correct? So next year कितना हो जाएगा? How much will remain? 225. एंड ये लास्ट वाला तो यूज ही नहीं किया. So 30 to 16, that is 480. ये 20 में 5 सेल किया तो 15 बच गया, एंड ये 30 को बिल्कुल यूज नहीं किया. So as it is there. Now which is the next date? Which is the next date? Next date is 28/11/2013. It is a purchase of 50 units at 13 rupees. So 15 to 13, how much? 650. Very good. So now in the balance, what we will do? As it is, we will write. And जो आज purchase हुआ है, that we will write at the end. 13, that is 650. Now which is the next date? Pay attention, which is the next date? Yes, very good. The next date in the table is 30, but in the adjustment it is 29th November. Adjustment में date है 29th November. When there is 2 unit found to be damaged, had to be discarded. So 2 unit डैमेज हो गया है, उसको डिस्कार्ड करना है. अगर हम परचेज में 2 यूनिट लिखेंगे तो इसका मीनिंग हमारा 2 यूनिट इंक्रीज हो गया. But on 29th November 2013, we found that 2 units are damaged. उसको फेंक दिया, discard किया. We will show in the sales column. And as per FIFO method, हमने सबसे पहले खरीदा था वो कितने का है? Because FIFO method के हिसाब से हम सबसे पहला वाला देखते हैं. तो it is coming to be 15. So damaged है ये 2 unit, it is damaged. 2 into 15 it becomes 30. So 15 में से 2 damage हुआ तो 13 बचा. 15 के हिसाब से it becomes how much? 195. 13 into 15 195. And remaining जो हमारे पास है 30 units and 50 units. As it is we will write 16 13. क्या होगा उसका? 480 as it is, no change, because वो तो डैमेज नहीं हुआ है, बाकी का यूनिट्स तो डैमेज नहीं, ओनली 2 यूनिट वाज फाउंड टू बी डैमेज्ड. सो हमने उसको एज पर फीफो मेथड कर दिया. जो एज पर फीफो मेथड जो सबसे पहले खरीदा था वो बाहर जाता है, तो हमने डैमेज्ड यूनिट्स को सेल ट्रीट करके एंट्री रजिस्टर में रिकॉर्ड किया. Okay, now what is the next date? 30 November 2013. What has happened? There is a 40 units ka sale. 40 units ka sale. Now can we give? See, only 2 units have got damaged. तो हम 15 में से सिर्फ 2 यूनिट्स ही ले सकते हैं सेल में, बिकॉज ओनली 2 यूनिट्स आर फाउंड टू बी डैमेज्ड. सी ओनली 2 यूनिट्स आर फाउंड टू बी डैमेज्ड. सो 15 में से हमने 2 को सेल में दिखाया, दैट मीन्स इट हमने उसको से डैमेज को सेल ट्रीट किया. मतलब हमने इसको क्या कंसीडर किया, जो हमारे पास 2 ही कॉलम है, या तो परचेस में लिखेंगे या तो सेल में. बट परचेस में लिखना मतलब 2 यूनिट इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. परचेस में सब स्टॉक इंक्रीजेस, सो डैमेज को हमने सेल में लिखा, दैट इज इट इज डिक्रीजिंग, दैट इज इतना यूनिट कम हुआ. नाउ टेल मी 40 यूनिट्स एक बार में दे सकते हैं? कैन वी गिव 40 यूनिट्स एट वंस? नो. तो सबसे पहले 13 दे सकते हैं, वो दिया. देन और कितना कम पड़ रहा है? और कितना कम पड़ रहा है? टेल मी. 40 में से 13 दे दिया तो 27 कम पड़ रहा है, वो हम 30 में से दे सकते हैं. 30 यूनिट में से 27 यूनिट्स कैन वी गिव? 30 में से 27 वी कैन गिव. सो यहाँ पे वी विल राइट 27 एंड रेट इज 16. So multiply karo, how much you are getting? 27 into 16, 432. So 30 में से 27 दिया तो 3 बच गया. 16 के हिसाब से 48 हो गया. And this last 50 units, इसको तो we have not touched. So as it is we will write. As it is we will write. So this is done. Now closing stock कैसे लिखेंगे? 50 plus 3 is 53 unit and 48 plus 650 is 698 rupees. So we will write, हमें सिर्फ closing stock पूछा है, so closing stock is 53 units at rupees 698. So with this sum is done. With this sum is done. Thank you very much, everyone.